All right, let's get back to the game. So Stucky is chasing us in this fucking nightmare. His voice keeps changing, which I don't like. We're in a labyrinth made of logs. Oh, we're running. He's also listing. So the other thing that's happening is God, I could talk about this game forever. I'm going to have to stop pausing. It's going to take us 25 hours.
Lose? Shit.
Run for the light. Run for the light. Carl Stucky is talking like a advertisement, which shows us that like Carl Stucky's brain is not there. He's instead being like piloted, or like he's a supernatural force of some sort, etc.
I had to figure a way out of this. Any second now, and Stucky would be knocking on the door with his axe like Nicholson in The Shining.
The game's aware of the cliches. Hey, it's everybody's favorite emotional support pistol and a flashlight. Sponsored by Energizer, by the way. Do I have bullets? Batteries. Sponsored by Energizer! Do you think they got paid to put those in there? I bet they did.
During your trying
24 bullets, that's plenty.
It's the latest thing.
Nordic walking?
Incontestably proven health benefits. Let you kill two birds with one stone.
I'm terrified. What's happening here? Call for help. I understand. Okay.
Those cholesterol
Yes.
levels down.
Bright Falls Sheriff Station.
Hello?
Oh my god. I'm sorry. I'm whipping the camera around. But it's because I'm scared. He broke the power.
This is bad.
Uh-oh. Can't believe Ryan is actually scared of this game. What do you mean? It's scary. Bye-bye. He was just here. Where is he? That's handy.
There were more of them.
Should we just blow him up? And by blow him up, I mean shoot him? I don't know. Ah! You started running. That was really scary.
My head
Okay, there we go.
with a
Dead.
concussion. I'd never fired a gun outside a shooting range, and now I just killed someone. Or something. There were no bodies. They just disappeared. If I was dreaming, it felt real enough to make me sick.
I was dreaming. It felt real enough to make me sick. Okay. Kick? Kicking the power fuse? That seems bad, right? Oh, we have to turn it off because we need to crawl over
The
this.
dark forest
I
was the
understand.
last place I wanted to go, but I had no choice. I had to get to the gas station.
I've used so many bullets. God damn it.
It's rabbit season.
I don't really understand the mechanic here. Please die. I'm not going to insert the battery because it recharges itself. Something up here. I need to go that way, I think. Maybe. But let's go this way first. Coffee thermos? Manuscript page. Let's do some reading. F5. Oh, this is later in the story. Interesting. We're skipping time.
Rose knew she had been gushing, but right now, she didn't care. As far as she was concerned, her brief meeting with Alan Wake was literally the high point of her life. She watched as he got in the car with his wife. She was pretty, confident, at ease with Wake. Not like Rose. They were perfect for each other. She'd have given anything to be called their friend.
All right, chat. It's welcome to class. Welcome to creative writing class. It's your turn. What do you think's wrong with this paragraph? With this page? What do you notice? What would you change? What would you do differently? Oh my god, Tactical Fluke. Did you just flex on him? What the fuck? Oh my god, Tactical Fluke just flexed in chat. Meaning you spent how many chats? 345,000 chats. Oh my god, Tactical Fluke. That's amazing. That's so many packs. How far have we made it? Probably not very far. I think we're about an hour in. What would you change? Mona says literally. I mean, we do have the problem of what does that even mean to use literally this way? Is it a voice thing to say Rose would say it was literally the high point of her life? Maybe it's a voice thing. Maybe we're inhabiting her consciousness by using a phrase which we know to be incorrect. Like, is it literally the highest altitude you've ever been? What does this mean? That's the thing that gives me an orange flag. But if we're reading it generously, it's possible that it's a voice thing. I think it's possible, like Wampa's saying, we're trying to get into Rose's head. She's the kind of person who would say this. I'd lose the last sentence of the second paragraph. They were perfect for each other. It is the type of thing we just said where it's like, we are watching Rose watch them. Rose's description of Alice, the wife, is she was pretty confident and at ease with Wake, not like Rose. We don't need they were perfect for each other because that's just editorializing that we basically can understand from the line before. Thing is, if you're writing a bestseller, you do want to sort of lean on comfort sentences and comfort descriptions and comfort cliches and tropes like they were perfect for each other. But the game is very aware of that. The game is two birds with one stone. We literally just heard it 30 seconds ago. They were perfect for each other. Like, the game is employing cliche. I think it's doing it interestingly. I think it's like it's having characters or the world use cliche in a meta game where everyone is aware that there's a famous writer in town. So there's something interesting going on there. I understand why it's here in terms of the game, but if you were a writer trying to describe something, you probably wouldn't want it there. Yeah. There's a little bit of that's a good one, Mona. This is a good clarity point. I think it probably is fine as is, but there is a little bit of clarity that you should watch out for, where we start by saying Rose, but then otherwise we say a lot of she, which is confusing when Rose is watching Alice. For instance, at the start of a paragraph, you are more likely to use a person's proper name rather than a pronoun because it clarifies who, especially in a third-person omniscient narrative like this, where it is possible that we enter other people's brains. You need to center the reader in what what person's head you are speaking from. So one thing you could do would be to take these two paragraphs and potentially, I don't know that this is what I would do, but maybe you could start them with like Rose watched as, or Rose would have given anything to be called their friend. We don't lose anything in terms of syntax. We do gain clarity in terms of who's speaking and who's thinking. Anyways, Tactical Fluke, holy shit, thanks for the flex. Let me just take a quick little look at this. We gotta add Tactical Fluke to that list. I don't know if this comment is if that command is gonna be too long. Holy shit. Honestly, this page is fine in my opinion. Nothing special, but I don't see a lot of stuff that I'd call wrong. I think this is less bad than the last page for sure. Can we get a bonus stream with Ryan rewriting the manuscript? Okay, we are in the dark. Things are bad. I want to find all these manuscript pages, though. Look at this tractor. Hell yeah, brother. Have I ever told you guys the time that I hallucinated a tractor? Have I ever told you guys that story? I think because of the perspective, this just reads like not taking Rose's internal life very seriously works as if your plan is to write a throwaway character. I like that. We're not spending a ton of time in Rose's head there. We're just kind of inhabiting a throwaway character. Harley, you're an absolute legend. Will somebody type exclamation flex to see if that worked? Checkpoint reached. We gotta raise the price. Remind me to raise. No!
What the hell was that?
Yeah, what the fuck was that? Remind me to raise the price on flexing later. God damn it. Okay, so I once... I did a 50-mile running race up at elevation. It was like 10 to 12,000 feet. And I got a little low in terms of my like oxygen saturation, which did cause me to hallucinate. And I was like running through the woods, and I saw a big boulder that was covered in moss. And I was hallucinating just a little bit, and I did think it was a John Deere tractor parked on top of a mountain in Colorado. I also ran over a root that was kind of twisty and curved, and I thought that it was a goose trying to attack my ankle.
Something uncoiled itself inside my head.
See, now that's great verb usage. Uncoiled?
I realized that I'd have to find a way across. I didn't even want to look at the water.
Didn't even want to look at the water. Uncoiled. The game is definitely doing some interesting stuff with like, oh shit, with writing. We're gonna have a lot to talk about. All of this is obviously just my opinion, by the way. I'm sure I am wrong about some of it. I'm also sure other people would think differently, because the beauty of something is absolutely subjective. Is what makes for good writing, what makes for good description, is that we can have not just different opinions, but like drastically different opinions. And frankly, you can, the only real, like, hilariously, the only real rule about writing that actually applies is if you can make it work, it will work. People have employed so many different styles. They've broken every rule. That rule I just said about like describing lazily, where you add an adverb after a verb in order to paint the picture of how the verb is happening. Some writers break that really successfully. Some people are all pronouns now. No proper nouns.
Stucky was still out there.
Yep.
In the dark, stalking me.
Jesus fucking Christ. Where was this in Colorado? Near Rabbit Ears, near Steamboat Springs. I was at like 10,000+ lithium batteries. Sponsored by Energizer. What's this? Never mind. That doesn't connect. Ah! There's too many of them. Let's insert a battery. Let's do it. We got so many batteries. Oh, God! Fuck, you scared the shit out of me, brother. Ah! Ah! Okay, you need to, like, flashlight them into, like... The fuck did you just throw at me? Into, like... Into, like, subsistence. Like, into solidness. Then you can kill them. That's the mechanic there. Jesus Christ. Okay, this is all... Can I climb up here? No? Climb up here? Climb up here? There it is. Woo! Is that gonna fall from the sky? Can I make it fall from the sky? Nope, doesn't look like it. Hi, Bobby. I'm sorry I scared your dogs. What is that yellow arrow for? The fuck is that yellow arrow for? The fuck is that yellow arrow for? What are these yellow arrows for? You trying to get me killed? It looked like I needed to go that way. Am I wrong? Oh, hello. The yellow paint debate? Yeah, absolutely am. That's such a good point. Brandon Sanderson doesn't have very complex prose, but he does get a lot of other things right. The Taken are filled with darkness. Okay? So I have not written a book, but the book is written. I mean, that's a handy-ass way to get your novel written that you've been putting off writing. Is have nightmares where the book is written by you and then just copy down the text of the nightmares. What do you think this is?
Eerie hand-painted graffiti was revealed by my flashlight.
A torch?
Someone had hidden a chest of supplies near it.
Who's someone and how have they helped me? I got so many batteries. I have 18 batteries. Cool. I love that just having the flashlight on default doesn't even cost me anything. Dope. Can I get out this gate? Is that a cop car? Oh no, the cops are bad. There is a writer that I really like who can lucid dream. And I cannot do that. And he has talked occasionally about using lucid dreaming as a way to work on the stuff that he's working on. And I'm just like, can't a person fucking rest? Can't a person just rest at some point?
The staircase was broken. I had to make my way up some other way.
Okay, I've got 41 revolver ammo. I don't like that the game has given me 41 reasons to shoot at shit. You know? That seems bad. Examine this.
There was no power. There was bound to be a generator somewhere at the logging site.
I found the generator. Just kidding. That's not a generator. Okay, we need a way up. I don't know what that is. And we need a generator. If someone turns these machines against me, that's terrifying. Terrifying. Like that bulldozer that knocked over our cabin first. I think I found the generator.
With all this forestry equipment around, there had to be something I could use to reach the top.
Okay, I'm going to have to use it myself. I think I move it over and then put it right here to cross. A thermos! The most important thing in the game. Ow! Took some health damage. I'm going to try and get all the thermoses. I'm sure I'm not going to get them all, but... You know, health damage. I'm speaking like an alien. Ah, no, my health has been damaged. No! No! The fuck did that come from? Okay, burn him. Burn him with the light. Burn him with the light. Okay, Q is actually really quick. Oh my god, reload, reload, reload. I forgot to reload the gun. I forgot to reload the gun. I was too busy reloading the battery. We have so many flashlight batteries. We got to use them. God, where did that axe come from? They're just tossing axes out here. Fuck. Speaking of lucid dreaming, has anyone else seen the girlies who say they can shift on TikTok? What does that mean? Shift? What are they shifting? Are they anamorphing? Shifting to their desired reality? Wait. Does that mean they're daydreaming? Are they daydreaming and calling it shifting? It was all pretending to date a Harry Potter character, usually. All of the world of fictional characters you could date, and you picked a Harry Potter character. We have a new manuscript. Wake is attacked by birds.
I heard them before I saw them, swooping down from the sky and screeching as they came. I spun around just as the cloud was upon me. For an instant, I stared into 100 dead eyes, black pearls glittering in the darkness. I raised the flashlight and the swarm exploded like fireworks. Feathers burned, turned into ash. I couldn't hear my scream above theirs.
Okay. I'm decent with this one. We start with a cliche. I heard him before I saw him. It's fine. We do a lot of descriptive writing here, which is, none of it's like insanely great, but none of it's bad at all. I do wonder about, to me, 100 dead eyes. What do you think of when you think of dead eyes? Like, in terms of a description? Like, if I hear dead eyes, I think mostly eyes that are like almost the opposite of glittering. Oh my god, we got a shotgun! Let's go! Oh, that's the wrong button. 2. Let's fucking go. We have 2 bullets for our shotgun, but we have a shotgun. I mostly think of the opposite of glittering. I think of like void, matte black. Yeah. So to say that they were dead eyes then glittered gave me a little bit of a pause, but that could be a me thing, not somebody else thing. Somebody else, I think some people view dead eyes as like shark eyes. I've heard that as a description, where it's like these pale, reflective, like there's nothing going on behind them, but they're definitely, you know, they glitter. So I don't know. We're looking for collectibles and avoiding having to fight any more of those fucking terrifying little jumpy guys. I think of doll's eyes. Interesting. We have been... Oh, move the log lift. Yep, we want to move it. Seems good, right? Can I move it up or down? It says up or down, but it doesn't let me do it, so I don't think I can actually... Dead eyes makes me think of the Gen Z stare. What is the Gen Z stare? Good jump. Oh, I fell off! Fuck! That was the easiest jump I've ever made, and I fell off right afterwards. Oh my god, it nearly did it again. I think this character has like momentum or some shit. I nearly did it again. What is that? Is that a coffee thermos? No, it's not a coffee thermos. It's just some beer cans. Oh no, I used my shotgun ammo for that. No. No, that's such a mistake. Fuck. I thought I had the... Oh no, I have 1 shotgun bullet left. I fucked up. No, that was such a dummy move. And not in a, like, dummy thick move. Just dummy move. This is shotgun ammo? Let's go. Never mind. We're back in business, baby. Back to 2 bullets in my shotgun. The radio?
Well, I was just outside for a breath of fresh air, and what a night. I know most of you are probably in your beds by now, but if you're still up and around, take a moment. Step outside for a spell and breathe in deep.
I do love
The
this.
weather's absolutely still. The sky is crystal clear. It's like the forest is quietly breathing along with you. As you listeners know, I'm a night owl, and it's on nights like this I wish I wasn't cooped up in the studio. Makes an old man like me wish I could just roam wild. But here I am, and who'd keep you company all night long if I weren't? It looks like I'm not the only one staying up late. Caller, you're on the air.
I love the radio section so much.
Hello, Maurice. What are you up to?
Well, I was just taking Toby on his walkies.
Oh, isn't it beautiful out there?
Sure.
I was just taking Toby on his
The reason I
walkies.
called is that Toby heard something rustling in the undergrowth and took off after it, and I couldn't find
By
it.
Ricochet.
Probably a rabbit.
Sure. Toby loves rabbits.
Well, sure.
Anyway, I figured that, you know, if anyone runs into Toby, they could grab him. My number's on his collar.
And Toby's a friendly dog?
Oh, Toby loves people. Usually he comes back, but we were pretty far from home, and it sounds like he went pretty wild there. Great dog, but he's just too dumb for his own good.
Well, Maurice.
I love it. The insinuation there is that our dumb caller is too dumb for his own good, and the dog is actually onto something. Shotguns famously use bullets. Yeah, true.
It's out there now.
Shells,
Hope
sorry.
Toby comes home soon.
Yeah.
We have one less shell.
You have a good night now.
There's some yellow. Is that an arrow? I like these, not an arrow. I like those radio sections so much. They're very just like, stilted in their writing. But sort of so is radio talk generally. It's very like produced. It's very, it has a tone. It has something it's sort of trying to sell you in terms of mostly like a, I don't know, an earnest or potentially nostalgic sort of vibe. We have a new manuscript page. Let's fucking go. Wake finds pages. Oh, this is about to be meta.
At first, I kept finding the pages as if by accident. The book I couldn't remember was either a terrible and true prophecy or an act of creation that had rewritten the world. I began to hunt the pages feverishly, for they held the answer to the mystery. With it, I could save myself. With it, I could save Alice.
I find absolutely no problems with this piece of paper. I like it a lot. It scares me. I think this is the moment where we are sort of given a clue about what we're doing here. An act of creation that had rewritten the world. Thank God someone corrected the shells and bullets things. That's the important thing. Luke with the sass. Okay, okay.
The gas station was
I think it was.
closer
I mean, I
now,
thought it was fine.
its light welcoming in the darkness.
Paul makes the best
Oh fuck.
in the state. Belly Burster is the best with
We're close, but so is Stucky. Do we use the shotgun?
is second best. The famous dog is
What if we just go around the outside? We'll never. We'll just sneak mission this. We're on a stealth mission. We're on a stealth mission. They'll never find us if we just go around the outside. Oh fuck! I think he found me. That's the blur that means things are bad. Where is he? Ah! Where? Oh God! Behind me. Throwing axes. Throwing axes out here. Dead. Okay, the shotgun's amazing. Shotgun's amazing. Are there more? I thought I killed him. Oh, there's more. Let's ah! They're always way closer than I think they should be. Ah! Way closer than I think they should be. I've gotten completely turned around and I have no idea where I am. Where I am. We have revolver ammo. Ah! Oh, we're dead. Why does it say safe haven if it's definitely not? Is that a trap? Did I just get trapped? I think I got trapped. Now it's the safe haven. Okay. Never mind. It was fine. Woo! Got some ammo. Got 13 batteries. I think the things are just attacking constantly. We need to head vaguely that direction. Chat, what do you guys got going on this week? Anybody have any big plans? Safe haven to the right. Oh, God! I kind of like this mechanic now that I understand it. The flashlight mechanic. You know? Now that I understand the, like, you need to sort of solidify them and then fight the darkness. We're missing a page. No! Does that mean we missed it? Missed it? No! We definitely missed it. Fuck. Well, I don't know. They have this image beside. Find this page in nightmare difficulty mode. Oh, I understand. You can only... There's extra pages in nightmare difficulty? No! The flashlight mechanic is very satisfying to me. Me too. It feels satisfying to have two resources that you're balancing.
I stepped into the gas station's garage. It was dark and quiet. The place was a mess. It looked like someone trashed the place or that there'd been some kind of fight. Light spilled into the room through an open door at the back, and I made my way toward it. Without any warning, I was blinded by a bright light. An old portable TV on the shelf had come alive by itself. Impossibly, I could see myself on the screen, talking like a madman.
Okay, this is very interesting. We're hearing about a place we have not yet been. Of course, the like sort of logic of the world with these descriptions, these manuscript pages, is that like there's a sort of like pre-told, like a fate thing. If it has been already typed on the page and then it happens to me, then it was sort of foretold. But this one, we're reading about it before we've experienced it, which then raises interesting questions about like, is there any way we can like stop what's happening on the page from happening? Yeah, I don't know. If only there had been a tutorial that showed you how that mechanic worked at the beginning of the game. Oh, I mean, like usual, I just understood it slightly later than the tutorial, which is usually how it works for me. We got D&D Friday night, a chemistry test. Iculus is going bouldering again for the first time in quite a while. It's been quite a while, right? Luke's moving. What day are you moving, Luke? Are you moving throughout the week? I have a week off daycare before a big project with the kids is starting. I'm trying to enjoy the calm before the storm. Hell yeah. Let's go to the light. 19 bullets in my revolver. Safe haven. In case of emergency, crack this thing to get some Energizer batteries. The bunny starts banging its drum across the screen. I think it's this one. Let's just run. Why walk? You know? No! I went the wrong way. Something's back there. I think something's back there. I don't know. I don't like it. More resources. Flare gun. Fuck it. Let's use the flare gun. Let's hit Carl Stuckey with a flare gun. Artifice has a first date. Let's go. The goal is to move on Saturday. Moving's a bunch of stuff throughout the week. Let's go. So Saturday will be like your first night in the new place. Proceed at your own risk. Okay. Oh, it's a fucking bird. I mean, do you think there's a coffee thermos over here? I almost walked past an extra area, guys. I mean, what if there was a coffee thermos over here? If I walk right through the middle of these claws, I kind of deserve to die by their hand, right? Oh no, I hope nobody squishes me. Takes me out of my misery here. Hi, speak of the devil. Suck it. Oh yeah, that is really satisfying. Really satisfying. The flare gun is dope. This game plays great for 2010. What year did Last of Us Part 1 come out? I should grab the page first, probably. Oh, that thing is swinging. Front seat question. 2013? I think it's... I mean, I don't know. So far, I feel like the gameplay rivals... Like, I really like The Last of Us from a story perspective, obviously. The gameplay, I'm, like, pretty cool with. I feel like it's very similar right now. I don't think it is better or worse necessarily. We'll see how that holds up.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? She asked. The sheriff looked at me suspiciously. The early morning light flooded through the office windows. I would probably never have gotten out of the woods alive without her help. But I couldn't tell her the truth of what I'd faced the previous night. She'd think I was lying or crazy. She'd lock me up, and she wouldn't help me find Alice.
So a good move here, a good writing move. One thing we can learn from this page that I really like. Paragraph shape. I think a lot of people when writing, like fiction or nonfiction, like narrative stuff, treat paragraph shape with less care than it could use. What I mean by that is like, when do you start a new paragraph? When do you stop an existing paragraph? And I think most of the answers are for like clarity and for emphasis. Clarity because if one person's internalized world is being presented in a third-person narrative, one thing you would want to do would be to... oh my god, speaking of perspective, we have something to talk about. You would group all of that in... You could group all of that in one paragraph so that when it ends, we are ready for a transition into a different type of, you know, zoom, for lack of... A different type of perspective, for lack of a better word. We can also just do it for emphasis. Like, the last line here being its own paragraph, to me, is very good. And she wouldn't help me find Alice. It, like, centers us on what our goal is. It starts with and, so we know that it's a part of the last thought process of the paragraph above. But it's separated for emphasis. I just realized we have first person here, but Rose daydreams about Wake. Like, these are all titled from a third person perspective, minus TV in the gas station. But this one was written in first person.
She asked.
The sheriff looks at me suspiciously, but we have I.
The early...
Rose
knew she had been gushing, but
this
right
is third
now,
person.
she didn't care. The man turned to face me.
This
His
is
face
first. Are we mostly first
I
person?
heard them before I saw them.
With occasional third person interludes?
I stepped into the gas station.
Yeah, we are. Okay, interesting. There's definitely a weird thing going on in this game with third person versus first person. Alan Wake talks about himself out loud, first person, I think, mostly. Which would be logical. That's how people would talk about themselves. The descriptions here on this screen are third person. And it... I guess the question kind of becomes why, or to what purpose. Let's go in here. I jumped. Shotgun? I already have a shotgun, but that's okay. Is that, if I watch this whole playthrough, does that mean I will have part of a master's in creative writing? I don't know. I just know it's going to piss some people off. I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm going to turn this on. It's going to be my own face. Prophecy? Foretold fate?
Science. It bestows immortality on those who advance it to elevate all of mankind.
It's not my own face.
Einstein, Sagan, princes among men. But the
Science.
price for such a legacy is steep indeed. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, a quantum suicide.
So this is like Twilight Zone.
If our lives are already written, it would take a courageous man to change the script. Having called a press conference, Dr. Barker...
But we do have a foretold. Like I was talking about prophecy, and even though it is not my own face on this screen, we are getting something about prophecy.
is about to demonstrate that very courage.
Ladies and gentlemen of the press, I am Dr. Barclay Colvin, and I'm glad so many of you could join me here at the Moorcock Institute. Tonight,
The what
I'm
institute?
going to give a practical demonstration of the many worlds interpretation. As you can see, this is a loaded 9mm pistol. It shall be part of a thought experiment. And now, a real experiment, known as a quantum suicide.
Did he say suicide? Is that a real gun? He's kidding, right?
Please, stay calm. There is no risk. Observe what occurs when I place the weapon against my own forehead. Now, you might think this round is merely a dud. Not so. Observe the flower pot. And yet...
Coolest science teacher of all time. That's what the kids say.
I myself cannot be harmed with this gun. With each pull of the trigger, 2 new realities branch off. One in which the weapon didn't fire, and one where it did. With my machine here, I have ensured that this reality is always the former. I have bestowed upon myself quantum immortality. Under no circumstances can this gun...
I mean, the funniest possible thing that could happen here is also the thing that most raises the stakes, right? Which is that he definitely dies.
Kill me.
So wait. What
No?
you're saying is that every time you pull the trigger, in another reality, you die?
Yes, of course, but that's completely trivial. There's an infinite number of things that could happen at any moment, and they always do happen somewhere. The point is, this...
It got unplugged. Did you see that?
one thing did not happen here.
You're insane, Colvin.
Insane? Insane?
Hey, was this thing supposed to be plugged in? I stumbled on it.
I stumbled on it.
Fools. Gaze upon quantum immortality.
Poor Dr. Colvin, felled by his own hubris or the ignorance of the masses. Perhaps he should have left the crate unopened, the decaying atom unobserved. Curiosity often kills the cat. In Night Springs.
That was amazing. Oh. It's so, and the reason I think it's amazing, I have to keep playing the game, is that I think it's just like the right level of self-aware. Like, it's so like absurd and making fun of something. I don't know. It's such a hard line to walk. What is this? Where are they? I'm sure these bastards are out here somewhere. Checkpoint reached. Lot of bullets. Uh-oh. His dialogue is just like how-tos and real estate listings. Okay, I have to make sure I'm not missing any fucking coffee mugs. I'll be right there to blast your ass. It's just, I have to make sure I'm not missing a coffee thermos somewhere. It's really hard to tell in this wispy art style. This Foggy mess of shit. I mean, we cannot walk underneath that, right? Like... Oh, God! Oh, what's up, dude?
Oh, no.
Oh, no, what? Oh, God! They were right there! Oh, my God! I just lit myself on fire with that shit.
Dropping tools isn't easy and fatal.
Ah! Ah! This is bad. This is bad. This is real bad. Ah! I'm dead. I need more batteries. Batteries! I'm fucking dead. Ah, run! Oh my God. Oh Christ. There's too many of them. There's too many of them. Oh my Jesus. Oh. This is stressful. I feel like the battery never works the way I want it to. I have one flare bullet, which is not enough. All right, let's try that again. Thanks for prioritizing the coffee. I feel like it's an obvious priority, right?
It can be dangerous. It requires.
I think you misunderstood who was getting ass blasted. It's true. They blasted my ass. That work? I think that works.
Dropping tools isn't easy and fatal.
Okay, 2 bullets at a time with the shotgun. Okay, we've killed him. I think more came out eventually.
Forgotten engine has destroyed.
Why is he not getting hit? Ah! He's fast as shit. We can dodge. We can dodge. Just run. Let's just try running. That's not gonna work. I'm dead. Dodge. What's the dodge button again? I think it's shift. Yo, I can't imagine nightmare mode over here. That was your 3rd death? Maybe we should save the old flare gun for later. Okay, we can do this. What if we just try running this time?
It can be dangerous. It requires.
Good old panic jump.
Patience.
We're just gonna run. Whoa! You guys should die. You guys should all die. Ah! There's always somebody behind me. Tap R. Tap R to go faster. There's too many of them. There's too many of them. I'm too slow. Oh my God, I'm too slow. Shoot him with the flare. Did it work? Did I do it?
Stucky's body vanished, leaving behind only a lifetime of nightmares to come, assuming I'd reached the lights at the gas station alive.
We did it! Oh my God. He doesn't have a body I can loot for a coffee thermos, does he? He does look like he would carry a coffee thermos. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't know. The game, I'm not sure that the gameplay is as good as I thought it was. It gets a little chaotic in moments like that, but I'm also just bad at it still. Is there a button here I need to hit? Game is fun, though. Game is fun. Like, obviously, it's very intellectually stimulating in terms of just, like, my writer brain is having a lot of fun taking a look at stuff. But I'm excited to see where this goes because I think this game has, like, How do I phrase this? This game feels like it has more to say about horror or about something than most of the horror games I've played. That is so fucking scary. What is that? That is so surreal. I don't know. By Archaic Duck. The gameplay, in my opinion, is kind of older. Newer games do it better. I mean, I'm
recognized
immediately...
the parade float I had seen in Bright Falls when I first arrived with Alice.
I'm immediately interested in Alan Wake 2. How long is Alan Wake 2? In terms of, like, hours, if you had to say. Front seat question. The atmosphere of this game is special to me. We finally made it to this fucking
I
gas
just
station.
experienced in the darkness, the lights of the gas station felt comforting. At least for a moment, the sane world reasserted itself.
Yeah, a gas station. This feels familiar to me. For you, 32 to 40? Checkpoint reached. This gas station float is so funny. Ah, manuscript page. I hope we learn more about Deerfest. How did Deerfest start? What's going on with Deerfest? What's like the big event of Deerfest? Is it the parade?
Stucky spat on the garage floor and tried to shake the cobwebs from his head. Ever since the couple never showed to pick
Third
up
person.
the keys, things had been fuzzy. Something, a feeling caught his attention. Stucky looked up and stared as his brain tried in vain to process the horror before him. He stumbled back, knocking over a can of oil. A black pool spread across the floor while he struggled for a brief moment, then let go as the unrelenting darkness engulfed him.
Okay. I think we're going to do a couple more minutes and then we're going to probably call it a day. And we'll return to Alan Wake tomorrow. That one, nothing really to say there.
The Deer Fest had been 2 weeks away when we arrived. If the day count on the banner was right, I was missing a whole week between the night we got here and now.
Nothing really to say about that manuscript page.
The garage was a mess. It looked like someone had trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight.
Spilled oil. So Stucky didn't leave a body behind where we just were. We're imagining this is a nightmare. There is a TV, which I think we'll probably turn on. But I wonder if we'll find a body in here. You know? Puma racing oils. Batteries. Tough tires. Soda light. They really want us to see this. We're gonna head into the garage. Washington plates. Gotta find a phone. All right, let's go see it. I swear I just heard something. TV? Yep.
All right. I'll keep writing. Outside, there's only darkness.
Oh, no.
Outside the cabin, outside the story, there's only darkness.
Oh, no.
I can feel her presence in the dark. Just now, I could smell her perfume in the room. I'll reach her. I'll fix it. I'll bring her back. The story will come true. If I stop, she's lost. I don't believe this. It'd been me on the TV, talking crazy. Was I losing my mind?
You done already lost it. That's terrifying. That to me suggests Alice falls in the water and is dead, and I emerge from the water trying to save her, having failed, and decide that the solution is to write my way out, Alexander Hamilton style. Like, to write the reality that will save her. Read? 68th Annual Deerfest, September 15th to 18th. Games and activities, raffle tickets, fishing competition, pie contest, surprise competitions, live music. For the children, Buck-Toothed Charlie in the afternoons and Montgomery the Mystic's Amazing Phantasmagoria in the evenings. Don't miss the legendary Deerfest parade. I'm back. Did I miss anything epic? A very difficult fighting situation, and now we've made it to Stucky's garage. Special offer with coupon. Oh my god. Dice for your dash. That's funny. Does that say skanky hoe? Was that what that says? What the hell? We're out here selling these sunglasses. Oh, we got a map. We got a map. That's way more important. That's fucking amazing. That's the funniest thing I've seen in the game so far. We got a map, which I'm very into. Tourist info, cabin rental, Bright Falls, Watery, Elderwood National Park, Cauldron Lake Lodge. We were on it was like Bright Isles. What was it called? Right. What was the name of the island, chat? Front seat question. Something Isle. Dean Isle. No, it was like something Isle. Bright Isle? Diver's Isle. Diverse Isle. That's right. Diver's Isle. I mean, I don't see it, but I don't think that matters. All right, let's use the phone.
Bright Falls Sheriff Station.
Okay, the story of being apprehended by the sheriff, questioned, and then nothing making sense to the sheriff.
Oh, thank God, Sheriff.
Sheriff Sarah Breaker, you are...
I'm Alan Wake, but listen, I was in a car crash. My wife, Alice, she's missing.
Calm down, Mr. Wake.
We were staying in a cabin on the island, on Cauldron Lake.
There's no island
Cauldron
on
Lake.
Cauldron Lake. Not since the big eruption in
That's
the
what I was just about to say.
Please, I can take you there, okay?
You look like you've taken a pretty bad knock to the head.
There was no island on the lake in the drawing.
Listen.
Map.
We'll figure this out. Please get in the car. We'll swing by the lake and then we'll go to the station, okay? Mr. Wake, have you seen Stucky?
Ryuichi says, "Oh, nice, Alan Wake. I worked on this game, the original 300 and Xbox 360 version. No way! Holy shit! I'm loving the game so far."
The guy who owns this place?
I realized I couldn't tell her what had happened in the forest. She wouldn't have believed me.
I was a tester? That's
And then
amazing.
She wouldn't have helped me with Alice.
You have to lie to the police here. We have to doubt his reality, though. We do a hard zoom out through the mist. We switch locations. What's going on here? Is this the dock and it's fine? Or no, this is where we drove off the road? This is where there's no island. Okay. We made it to the title?
The Sandman tiptoes to my room every night. And just a sprinkle stardust and a whisper.
Okay, I was like, thank God, we ended the tutorial. End of episode 1, technically. I was like, we beat the tutorial.
I close my eyes.
What is this song?
Then I drift
Are we about to get copyright struck? Probably.
into the
Previously on Alan Wake.
What? Oh my God, that's Roy Orbison. Oh my God, my stepdad loved Roy Orbison. My stepdad, who's no longer with us, loved Roy Orbison. Holy shit. What song is that? The voice, that makes a lot of sense with the voice. Oh man. That's it, guys. That's the game. I think if we quit here, that's the song from Blue Velvet. No Shot, which I still have not seen, actually. The Lynch reference, huh? Interesting. If I quit here to menu, will I be able to resume exactly where I am? Do we know? Does anybody know? Song is called In Dreams. You should resume right here. Okay, perfect. Then that is a perfect place to call it. Holy shit. I mean, I have played some awesome games this year. This is This is a great one. This is a great one so far. I am really enjoying it. Maybe my favorite game of October so far. We're just starting, but we will be back tomorrow. And hey, if you're watching this on YouTube, you should come hang out at the live streams as I play this, because I'm gonna start publishing this on YouTube before too long. So you'll still have a chance to make it to the rest of the game on Twitch, if you would like to. But yeah, today is Tuesday. We're gonna play some more tomorrow, aka Wednesday at 12-ish p.m. We'll start some more Alan. We'll do a couple more hours of some Alan Wake. Yeah, this is a great game so far. Holy crap! I get the hype. I'm loving it. I hope we get more manuscript pages tomorrow. Okay, we're gonna stop right there. Anyways, bye guys. See ya. These are the types of games that feel like it was made especially for you. I get that now. I get it. I get it completely. Yeah. I feel like I'm in my element right now. I'm loving it. All right. See ya.